Alright guys, so we've been out spraying. Got peat moss, we got some aerate, green pop, got some dirt, my spreader, have my GCI turf up there. But the sprayer works great. I don't have any issues with it. In the first video I did, I've not cleaned this up today, I just came in and I figured I'd do this. I was used to my Strom, you know, I'd get it and I'd push it, and then it would lock in. And on this one, when I did the first review, I said, man, that's kind of crappy that it would be like that, because there's a seal all around that isn't that's not sealed up. But then I realized if I take this and just flip it down, push it in, that seal's pretty dang tight. So if you end up getting some water or something in there, I mean, that's pretty bad. I love the battery. We've sprayed, I think, 4 yards so far, so I love the battery, being able to hit it and know how much battery life I have left. We have a couple yards left to spray, and then we'll put this up until December. But if you have one of these, you see my review, when you push this in, just push it in. My Strom, I can just push in and it locked. And this one, I can push in as much as I want and it's still not gonna lock. I have to push down and just barely push in on it. Heck, it could be a little piece of plastic right there, but this is a Flowzone 2.5 or Flowzone 2.5. The pump's super loud on it. Like I said before, not anything that's going to be life or death or anything like that. The switch, I don't like this switch because, like I said, I have it off now and I run it all the time on the same setting, which the same setting is, you can hear that pump, and that's loud. But I have to go through that's one here, 2, 3, 4, 5 settings, I think is what it has, before I get to the one I want. So instead of turning that on and off, I just leave a little bit when the pump's pulling water or product through. I just leave a little bit in there and go from there. But that way I don't have to turn it on and off. I think that's it. I'll show you how I clean this thing out one day. All I do is I pour all, if I have any product in it, I run it out, get through with that. I put some water in it, shake it around, that way it gets all up and around all the inside the tank. Pour that out, and then I'll put some clean water in it and run it through, and once it comes through clean, I run it for a little bit and then call it good. So that's how we clean it out. I did that one to my Strom, same way. I never put it up dirty, never let product sit in it. And so I really don't know what ever happened to that, but I mean, it is what it is. We got a new one now, and ain't no sense in talking about it. I know some companies, some YouTubers have had Strom send them new replacements. I didn't get that lucky. I just had to buy another one. So I went with the Flowzone this time and gonna see how that is. I had a question the other day on why didn't I get the Typhoon. Yeah, bigger's, you know, better sometimes, but the Typhoon has a more powerful pump, and that's just something that I didn't need to spend $40 or $50 more on, because I'm not going to be shooting up in trees. I'm just spraying yards. So although the Typhoon is the bigger one, and you know, everybody wants the biggest and baddest, the Cyclone does what I need it to, and so I don't need to spend the extra money or have something I don't need. So and I'm sure if I was to put the straight nozzle on this, then it would shoot up in a tree just fine, because it has quite a bit of pressure once you hit that last setting. But anyway, just want to give you a review. I'll show some footage of me spraying with this thing. It sprays good. I mean, I still have my Lesco nozzle here, and still everything as before. So all's working good, and just hope this one lasts a while, and I'll keep you updated on the yard. All right. Alright, you guys want to see a pump video with the nozzle? Here we go. You look back, well, the video picks it up, but you can see everywhere it shined. Everywhere it got wet. Coming over here, this is pretty much an all Bermuda yard that we're trying to get to be fescue without killing the whole thing, and don't know if that's going to happen or not. But we do some time lapse. But put this pump up and you can really get some product put down. I always try to put a wet edge around all the edges, especially concrete, and you can see through there it's shiny. This isn't. So we'll just start walking down through here, spraying it out, being a spreader. Come to the end. Now the best time to do this is in the morning when the dew is out, because you'll see all your footprints everywhere you've stepped. So you just gotta have a reference line and walk to it just like as if you were mowing. All there is to it. On these bigger sections, I'll walk a little slower and just swing it a little wider. That seems to work out pretty good. Oh yeah, one other thing, a couple other things. I didn't think I was going to like this hose as much as I like the poly braid, because I had the poly braid and I like being able to see it go through. But this seems a little more flexible, actually a lot more flexible, so I like that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on these straps, but I'm running it through, and the only thing that keeps it on my shoulder is these threads, because it just pulls right through. This, like I said in the first video, is great. This right here does nothing but get in the way. I mean, I know maybe in theory that is a good idea, but I don't understand why you need padding on your side when you have a backpack sprayer on. So a couple of things I just don't like, a couple of things I do, but like you said, you don't know how it's going to go until you use it. The hose I like, the straps I don't. I wish they just had, I mean, maybe that is simple and I just don't know the right way to do it. But this right here is totally pointless. But anyway, that's just more pros and cons of the Strom 2.5 Cyclone, or the Flowzone Cyclone 2.5, 2.5.